Hello, you 6 sons of bitches. I'll get on the new redeem. I'll get on the new redeem after stream today. I promise. But hi Docs, hi CC, hi PO. Potentially saying hi to past tense Docs here, but I thought I fixed my internet issues, but they have come back. Jesus Christ, who the fuck's your provider? If you can say, I know some people have like local providers that would like dox them if they said it. Ha ha, funny. Ha ha, funny. There's a person called Docs here. Ha, funny. Funny, ha. Ha ha, funny. I'm doing all right today. I woke up, and one of the people. So y'all saw I got into the Creator Club. One of the friends I made in the Creator Club was streaming today, so I was watching them while I was working on important things that I can't divulge here. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But afterwards, I got on, played Helldivers, and I was fucking... Dude, I was so goddamn tired today. I was so goddamn tired, I went out, and I, like, before stream... As soon as I made that, like, Blue Sky post, like, I went out and I grabbed an energy drink so I'd actually, like, not be a fucking corpse today, because I don't think anybody wanted to watch that. I blamed Sonic Rush last night. I blame how Sonic Rush made me feel. I assume it's to blame. Also, we have captions again. I think we had captions beforehand, but I kept forgetting to turn them on. They're on today, so yay. You can watch me muted. You can watch my entire audience of deaf people who definitely watch me right now can enjoy the stream. It helps. It helps for those who need it. I can't do much about the blind though. Unfortunately. On this topic, one thing so on Blue Sky, there's like alt text, which you can use for like to help like blind and like low vision users. And dude, I was using it for like a really long time, but I really just had to sit myself down and be like, what blind person will follow a streamer? What blind person would want to follow a streamer? And I just thought about that, and like I do still do alt text for stuff like my art, because art can just like make it to places, so like that's a different story. But like, brother, like I don't know of many people who are blind and like watch streams, except for me like ASMR stuff. I could see that, but like just like that thought process made me like stop putting alt text on my stuff. Especially for when I was like posting like just like a quick meme like from the workplace bathroom, and like I had the required alt text on my thing. So yeah, for stuff that might like reach outside like my primary streaming speed, I still do alt text, but like I don't do it for like every single little thing anymore. Which sucks a bit. But it was also just kind of like, it really was just getting to a point where it was feeling like I literally was wasting my time for an audience I really couldn't conceive existed. But I understand that there's more of an audience for like blind people who like still want to kind of like experience art in like a certain way, shape, or form. Because during the whole alt text debacle, I actually looked into like reasons for why reasons as to why like alt text was like super important to like people who were blind or low vision. And like it was like one particular post, but it was just like being able to like experience something that they can't really experience all too often through some way, shape, or form, and that's what made me like start doing it. But like I said, like when it comes to like streaming specifically, like yeah, you could get that stuff like from my schedules and like all this other stuff. But like at the end of the day, Twitch doesn't have any like alt text-esque thing, nor do I think it could have something like that for like a low vision user. So like I just really, unless I think it's something that could like breach the sphere of streaming, it's just not something like I really go to anymore. Unless there are blind people who watch streamers, I would like to actually like learn like the perspective on that. But as of right now, it like just a whole paragraph for my stream schedule just really didn't feel necessary. For art and even for more higher effort memes, definitely. But for like streaming specific stuff, it just doesn't feel like it's necessary or even like demanded, unless there is a market for that. I don't know, just kind of a thing. Just kind of a thing that's gone through my head at points. Can someone redeem good little dragon? I don't have points. Sounds like a you problem. Just stop being poor. Ever consider that?
You're such a good little dragon, Daddy.
See, look at CC. He has all the money in the world. He has all the money in the world. He has all the channel points in the world. Man could probably kill me in Rain World several times over if he really wanted to. I say that, but like he would even he would reach a point where he would run out of points. Both him and Circuit, and I guess Circuit's still having weather issues or something of the sort. Poor fella, my poor Brazilian guy, stuck in just a fucking heat. Stuck in just the fucking middle of the sun over there. Can't even look in the direction of his computer. There was an isolated tornado warning in Brazil or where you live. If it's where you live, stay the fuck safe. Don't prioritize watching my ass. Here, yeah, don't prioritize watching my ass over being safe, dude. Get to a shelter if you need to. Shush. I'm not gonna shush. Keep your fucking self safe. Or you're not gonna be safe when I show up. I forgot to apply the sound effects again properly. Damn it. I forgot to do that. Give me a sec. Give me a sec as I fix that. Okay, rise to fade in. There we go. You ain't coming here. Don't fucking tempt me. If it means shoving you into a bunker and locking the door until the tornado is done, so be it. But no, in all seriousness, keep yourself safe. Unless you want to go to the village. That sounds ominous. That sounds incredibly ominous. I'm running out of things to talk about. Not a lot has happened today, all things considered. I kind of told all the stories last time before stream yesterday. I don't mean the Resident Evil Village. You see, that's what you tell me. That's what you tell me. And then I'm going to have to deal with the Resident Evil Village. The Henry Ford one, you're not fooling me. I know you're keeping Leon Kennedy there. I don't even think he was in Village. I don't know that much about Resident Evil. I know the basics. I know what Resident Evil is largely about. But I don't know a lot about Resident Evil. When I was growing up, my brothers were into it a lot. But as we've established, I'm a little bitch when it comes to even the littlest bit of horror. So, because of that, I was very afraid of my brother, of like the TV screen when my brothers were playing Resident Evil. I would avoid it. I would try not to look at the screen. And yeah, that still tracks today. I still don't do good with horror. The fact that I played Shipwrecked and that I got as far as I did in Amnesia is a lot for me. God, when it comes to like the whole horror thing, Subathon Reward, I'm definitely not doing that again. You should have gone further. fuck no! Because I actually looked into more of what Amnesia was. And I looked at more gameplay, I was like, oh my god, I would not have lived. If I played a game for you and you would just watch, I'd be more okay with somebody else playing it. I could bear that a bit better. You ready? Hasn't been around since RE6. Last 2 games have been about Ethan Winters. Okay. But yeah, like, I'm not doing a horror game reward for the next subathon. I refuse. I'm sorry. Like, and I know it sounds like, oh, Rise, you don't like horror, like, bro, like full fucking serious here, dude. Absolutely, actually fucking serious. No, like the fact I was playing Shipwrecked, that I obligated myself to playing Shipwrecked and Amnesia that month, were actually fucking keeping me up at night. I was actually losing sleep over the fact I was playing these games and what was to come, what I was supposed to expect. It was fucking with my actual health. So I don't think I'll do that again. It was funny. What we got was funny. What we got was funny. It was good. We're not doing it again. Bro, don't fucking bro me, okay? Don't give me like a, oh, bro, they weren't even that scary. I don't care what you think is scary. I thought it was scary. It was fucking me up. We're not doing it again. I'm always here for you. You're not gonna be if you fucking die in or tornado. Do not make like the fucking Mongolians, please. Keep your fucking self safe. Soma, never. I cause worse than tornadoes. I don't think you can rip a house out of the ground, CC. Just call me crazy. I don't think you can do that. You know I haven't used in a while this button. Wait, it's not working. Where is it? Where's the why is the button, why is stim not working? What? Stim's not working. Why is stim not working? Hold on, I need to get to the bottom of this. This is important. Why isn't this working? Button show hide. It should be working. What the fuck? Why is it not working? Everything else works, right? I bought you that. I mean, yeah, like the button itself is responding, but it's not interacting with OBS. Wonder if it has something to do with the hard drive, but like the hotkey, like the other toggles are working. It's connected to my. Hold on, let me try this one. Maybe it's having issues interfacing with OBS. So let me check this. Okay, it can't interface with OBS. Something fucked that up. Hold on. Something has been fucked up here. Devices, never accounts, profiles, automatically update, style. I might have to just look into this later. I don't know why it's not interfacing with OBS. That's really weird. Fuck, that means I can't press the trailer. Well, no, it can interface with OBS because I used the fucking setup function earlier. That worked. Why is nothing else working? So that's bullshit. Hold on. I look at exactly what I used. Okay. So that's interesting. It seems the issue is the specific kind of OBS. There's two like OBS plugins for the Stream Deck. There's like the more normal ones, but there's also one called the Bar Rater Tools, which can let you do like a lot more things. It lets you fine tune things a bit more. But it seems that the Bar Rater ones are broken, but the other ones aren't. So it's an issue with the plugin. So that's interesting. I'll have to... I wonder if it has to do with the fact that OBS updated recently. Because OBS did update... I did update OBS yesterday, so maybe it has to do with the fact that it doesn't know how to deal with the update, but the other one does. You are fish finger yellow, gotta cook you till golden brown. Is that like an actual name for the color? I mean, good luck fucking cooking me when I can fucking set my arms on fire and I'm perfectly fine. I kinda got built-in heat resistance. I don't think you're doing much. All things considered. Probably, like, actually start the game. Maybe. I don't know. Y'all keep giving me shit to... I keep getting shit to talk about, and I also keep finding problems to try and troubleshoot in the middle of stream, including trying to get an I want you sound alert done. But unfortunately, it's not up to chat standards. Unfortunately. Thank God Docs isn't here. No Pokemon talk for 40 minutes. I will fucking bring him in here. I will bring him into this stream specifically. Just so he can yap about whatever the fuck they feel like. Unfortunately, I think they're on the road. They usually tend to be on the road when I do my streams sometimes. And given they haven't relocated to their computer yet, they're probably still on the road. So we're just waiting for Docs to get home. At least that's what I'm imagining. Otherwise, the fact that they sent a picture of me of the hard drive I sent them is kind of suspicious. Also, yeah, I sent Docs my old hard drive now, so yay! He'll be playing Helldivers soon. Now we just need to get him the game. I do it myself, but given I owe 1,300 to the state for taxes this year, and B, Xenoblade Chronicles X is coming out tomorrow, and that's a $70 game. Yeah, I don't really have money to spend right now. Even feeding myself feels like a risk. But anyways, I think we've yapped enough. We've almost gone for 20 minutes just yapping about random bullshit. I think it's time to get to the game, so let's go. There it is. Stuck on the screensaver, which I accidentally, on the waiting screen caused a... On the waiting screen, I accidentally caused the menu sounds to go through earlier. That was fun. Kate, please don't cry again. Don't scream. I can't do it. Can't believe Edgeworth died. Hey! It's not here either. Who are you? I didn't know I'd ever see a sprite of tired Edgeworth. Knockity knock knock. Special visitor. Linda. Whoa, talk about an unhappy face. Everything okay, big guy? You won't earn yourself too many cranberries looking like that. What are you doing here? Something happened. Has something happened, he asked. I'll say. It's been all over the news. A murder in the committee chamber? I'd call that a happening, all right. Why isn't down bad working? What the fuck? Is it delayed? It better not be delayed. Wait. I know what happened. Guys, I forgot to log in to mix it up. I'll get down bad started. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank God that was the only, like, mix it up needed, like, thing to be triggered today. Okay, go to Twitch channel points. Where's down bad? There it is. Okay, there we go. And perfect. There we go. It's okay. We have bad now. He's gonna solve the case of the committee chamber for us. We can just sit back and rest easy. Okay, bad kind of fucking sucks today, but it's okay. He needs a vacation anyways. He deserves a vacation. He deserves a vacation every day. It's been... Alright, I already read that. And what with your hearing being today, I thought, well, I couldn't help wondering if you were involved. They're reporting it on the news already. Heck yeah, a dead lawyer? A young woman on the run? They're laughing it up. It's crazy stuff, but compelling too, I gotta admit. So, are you gonna give me the lowdown or what? Well, actually... Holy shit, the lights went out for a second. I can't believe it. I thought you could afford the electricity, Malzarino. Oh, maybe warn a guy before blowing his mind next time. Things are even crazier than I thought. This isn't a joke, Fender. Kay's out there somewhere, all alone, without her memory. Not to mention being the suspect in a murder. That definitely doesn't make things any easier. Where the heck could she have gotten to? You sure she hasn't remembered Zip? I thought she might have come here, but... no luck, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. Looks like she thinks she's done you wrong. She wouldn't want to cause you even more trouble by rocking up on your doorstep. You think I don't know that? Out of places to look. Hey, take a chill pill, compadre. This isn't like you. You're wound up tighter than a clockwork monkey, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. After all, it's got even you running from pillar to post looking to save an innocent from jail. Acting like the attorney I know you were born to be. Look, Fender, I may have given up my badge earlier. That doesn't mean I've decided to become an attorney. However, Kay isn't just some suspect in a murder to me. She's somebody I've come to know very well, and if we've only been acquainted for a short while. She'd never harm a fly, let alone another person. Oh my, twice in 5 minutes, why don't you? It's lucky to have her in your corner, champ. I am now drawing my woman. Ah, your woman. Also, I was wrong that Doc... I was partially wrong that Doc was driving. Doc said they were drawing earlier. Maya B, I am wrong. Make fun of me. Your woman or rise? Technically, I did win that bet yesterday. I did beat the boss. I didn't beat the game, but I beat the boss. Rise could make a fine woman. I already make a fine woman. You've seen the Mia art. It's on the slideshow. I am fucking hot. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but that's quite the bond that's sprung up between the two of you. Enough to give me and your old man's a run for its money, even. It's nothing like that, really. Females of his species are hotter than the fire they produce. Well, not every Droman produces fire. Some of them do. I'm one of them. But they have all kinds of abilities. Rest assured, it's not just fire. You're a hot woman, but you're not a hot woman. Dox is being mean to me. He just likes to involve himself in my affairs. You can say that again. What I've seen, she likes to charge into things no holds barred. Well, she's done you some good, I can tell. You two make a great team. Dot, 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 dot. Can't say I'm not a little jealous, being that my partner in crime's no longer around. Anyway, you need to track her down. Connections like that don't grow on trees. I should know. Trying to download Helldivers 2 with this internet in the middle of a goddamn tornado. Potential tornado. Cece, get into a fucking bunker. Do it. Do it now. I will not hesitate to ban you from this stream so you get to fucking safety. Get somewhere safe, for fuck's sake. What's the difference between, you said it was it a warning or was it a watch? I forgot. I'm scrolling. Unless you just told me. More like potentially 60-mile-an-hour ones. Slash ban clue clever, so my internet went out the second I sent that message. 16 minutes per hour. Oh, Christ. Keep your fucking self safe, Cece. I swear to fucking God. Alright, how about this for a plan? You're fresh out of ideas where she could be, and you can't just walk the streets shouting her name. So why not go back to the source? Look into how she lost her memory in the first place. You just might turn up some clues that'll help narrow things down. It's not a bad idea. Yeah. Based on what she told us, it looks like it all started at the big building. And that's where we're heading. Next stop, the big time. Maybe you can give your face the your good news on the way. He won't come frolicking back into the fold at the first thing she sees as you're scowling like that. Very funny, and there's truly a force of nature all on his own. Oh boy, these two. I actually have fun voicing them, but it's splitting my brain in half. The sun shall set quickly. Not even a murder on the premises could make this place close its doors. Gotta chase that last dollar, huh? There's hardly anybody around, though. Guess we got the whole place to ourselves. Laughing my smile off. The first step towards proving Kay's innocence is to figure out how she lost her memory. Earth to Miles, we got sleuthing to do. This rooftop paradise is all ours. So let's focus up and do what we're good at for Kay, alright? Walking to the left, walking to the left, barely off the screen. Do what we're good at, huh? Suppose I should be grateful there's at least something we can do. Alrighty. Let's see what we got going on here. Investigate everything individually. Pegasus, the winged horse of legend. No, wait. Isn't that a horn on its forehead? So, it's a unicorn? No, that can't be right either. Unicorns don't have wings. What's this? There's a little plaque here at the bottom showing the name of the piece. Contradictions. That'll teach me to bother engaging with such things. Bro's never heard of an alicorn. What a lame-o. Prize, can I make you pick who I draw next? Okay. What are the decisions? Beak in the wings of a bird and the body of a lion. These statues are meant to guard the peace of this little rooftop haven. I have to say they're incredibly detailed, almost frighteningly so. Instead of feeling unwelcome, I wonder how many people have been scared off by these instead. Niles, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Nobody's getting scared by a couple of fucking chimeras. By a couple of chimera statues. Pretty sizable cherry tree. Flowers are just on the cusp of full bloom. According to what Kay told us, she was standing beneath this tree until she was pushed and fell. So there's our first bit. Ooh, binoculars. You can insert a coin to take a good look at the distant landscape for a few minutes. Kay absolutely would have been all over this, the Kay I know anyway. Pick 1 through 8, too. There you go. But for now, I'd better focus my powers of observation on this rooftop. Ah, damn it. Alright. Never ask me to pick a number. It'll always be 2. You're making me draw a lamp. Shouldn't have put it on 2, what can I say? Looks like a TV for showing announcements from the various companies in the big building. At the moment, it's just showing the regular broadcast channel. Show Lunar. What am I standing here for? The Steel Samurai isn't on today. I love that he openly admits it in his head. Man was holding out. Fucking love Edgeworth's Steel Samurai hyperfixation. It's great. So the person in the raincoat that Kay saw supposedly approached her from the direction of the concession stand. Which would suggest she was pushed over this railing here. This railing is chest high. You'd have to try really hard to go tumbling over the edge of it. Everything looks sturdy enough, too. He's so me. Trying to think. I don't think there's a lot of Ace Attorney characters that I outright relate to. I have my favorites, but I don't think there's a lot that I outright am like, oh my god, they're so me-coded. Not typically. Mr. Edgeworth, we meet again. What are you two doing up here? Well, seeing as we came all this way, we thought we might as well enjoy some cotton candy. What the heck are you doing here? Looking to get yourself in even more hot water? You needn't worry about me, Dr. Hertz. I'll be just fine. Whatever you say, soon-to-be ex-prosecutor turned ex-prosecutor. Saw that coming a mile off. Wait, what? You got fired? As I said, you need concern yourself with my affairs. If you say so. So, oh, how's Kay doing? Gumshoe so me. Also Blackwell, he's me too. Simon Blackwell, that is. Uh-oh. Did something happen? Maybe I can help. How about an injection? No injections, thank you. Fortunately, a jab a day does not keep the world's troubles at bay. Yeah. It did get kinda chilly, huh? Come on, let's head home. Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth. Catch you again soon. I like their walk animation. I like that they even put that in. I love attention detail. Hey you, yeah. Hey you, yeah you. How about some delicious potting clouds, cotton candy to brighten your day? Potting clouds? Is it named for the pack that was so close to the clouds up here? Our gimmick is, we take a normal serving of cotton candy and we split it in half. Pot it, if you will. Half the candy, same price, double the profit. And we're laughing all the way to the bank. I don't think your customers will be laughing if you keep sharing that information quite so freely. Whoa, what the hell? Eek! She was hiding in the cherry tree. Hi. Okay. Don't mind me, I was just lying in wait. Would make you a criminal, Kay. Perhaps you meant to say laying low. Oh, yes. That. Nevertheless, I doubt people will look kindly on a suspect haunting the site of a supposed crime. Will you understand that even in your current state? On top of which, while you've been playing hide-and-go-seek, I've been worrying sick and frantically trying to find you. Are you mad at me? Of course I am. Now, what were you thinking coming back here? Did you think your amnesia would excuse your recklessness? No! I came to try and help you get your badge back. What? I thought if I could get my memory back, I might be able to remember killing that poor woman. I thought if I came back to where I lost my memory, maybe I could... God, she's so cute, but we're disappointed in her. Price on a scale of 2 to 10. What am I scaling? That's the oh, that's adorable. That's a cute little animation. One thing you haven't lost, you know. Abilities to surpass my expectations at every turn. On a scale of 2 to 10, rate the number 2. Give me a second, I'm trying to do a bit. I just have to find the setting. Where the fuck is it? I know it exists. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Sec. Alright, reset all to off. Select. Okay. Give me a sec. God damn it. Stop showing me this. I'm trying to do a bit. I'm trying to do a fucking bit. It's already ruined. Let me have this. At least. Wave distortion. Maybe digital glitch. Analog glitch. Chromatic aberration. Custom particle effects. Did they get rid of this one? Did they actually get rid of it? VHS old TV effect. ASCII posterize. They might have gotten rid of it. Well, okay, we'll just do this then. At this point, I'm tempted to just give up. But I've committed to the bit too long now. Okay, activate. Color grading, weather effects, blah, 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 blah. Old film, chromatic aberration. Digital glitch. There we go. Select. And there we go. There we go. That was it. That was all I wanted to do. That was the entirety of what I wanted to do. But I forgot exactly where it was. I broke him. Edgeworth, you're so much better than you were in the first game. Yeah. Edgeworth, I won't lie, Edgeworth's near and unrecognizable in the first game. It's kind of funny. I broke him. You broke me in more ways than one. You broke my ability to execute a well-timed joke. Also broke my ability to get a full bottle of water out of a goddamn pack of water. There we go. I hope to say that to each of my kids someday. Don't we all? For those of us that want kids.
Yippee!
Couldn't be more certain now that your decay I know so very well. However, I don't appreciate you being so reckless. Do you hear me? I'm sorry. Seriously, Miles, you're killing me here. You were making good guy points, and then you went and blew it by blowing your top. Good to see you, kiddo. Glad to see you're safe. Come on, bring it in. Okay. That's the spirit. Oh, now, Fender. Geez, I was just trying to lighten the mood. I have news now from the big building where a shocking murder took place earlier today. Police continue their hunt for a young woman known to have been present at the scene. She's considered the prime suspect, and police say no effort is being spared in trying to track her down. Oh, Mama, they're not messing around, huh? Well, team, what's the plan? Looks like clock's ticking down, and fast. Indeed, it's only a matter of time before they find us. Alright, first things first. Hey, you're sticking with us from now on. Capichi? But I caused you all so much trouble already. Can hardly make any worse for me at this point. Mr. Edgeworth. It's settled. We're in this together like the Three Musketeers. Us here will be in charge of proving Kay innocent. And I will, believe me. So I'm gonna need you to do everything you can to help him with his investigating, okay, Kay? Oh, yes, of course. Great, now we've gotta move quick. Can't be getting bagged by the boys in blue before we're even started. You two may not have any more to lose, but your Uncle Eddie sure does. Gregory would never forgive me if I got the family office shut down. It's a good thing Kay is in a video game. Thank you, Fender. Sure, I owe you more than I'll ever really know. Alrighty, let's talk to Kay. Hope I've been of help to you so far. Came back here because I thought it might jog my memory. How about we go over what you remember one more time? Okay. Standing under the tree, sheltering from the rain, and I saw a person in a red raincoat, and they pushed me. You remember anything specific about the person in the raincoat? I'm sorry, I just can't recall anything. Oh, but there is one more thing. I could see the moon over their shoulder as they came closer and closer. Yes, it's all very fuzzy, but it was in the exact same place it is right now, floating up there above the cherry blossoms. The moon was visible over the mysterious figure's shoulder. That's new information. I should keep that in mind. What I had missed since the end of last stream? Nothing much. We got a new redeem in the works now, which I'll implement after stream today. I was gonna do it during stream, but it wasn't to chat standards. Kay fell out of a tree. Didn't know she grew on him. That's about it. I keep feeling like there's something just on the edge of my memory. There is. It could be the clue we need. Alright, just let it float to the top of your mind and say whatever comes into your thoughts. Alright, I'm seeing very faint, but seeing a small restaurant. Just a counter and some seats. And there's this incredible smell. Beautiful golden soup. Not too thick and it tastes just right. It's filled with delicious noodles. They're firm, but not too firm. And that's when a thought crossed my mind. I'm going to order another bowl. A captivating memory, but sadly one that has nothing to do with the case. I love that one. You used to say you were the second great thief Yatagarasu, noble outlaw, dedicated to stealing the truth. You really not remember any of that? Oh, I think you're right. I was a noble. Not a noble, Kay, a noble outlaw. Still, I suppose we got halfway there. What's in our evidence right now? Obviously not our badge. What if we show her the Yatagarasu badge? You like pins, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? I don't particularly, no. Still, you always seem to have one on you. Part of the job, I'm afraid. This one is also a piece of evidence. Oh, so you carry things you don't like around as a form of willpower training? That's not it at all. Jam Ninja? Sorry. I don't remember you well enough to accept a gift like that just yet. That's alright, I wasn't offering it to you anyway. She's a hero like the Pink Princess. What if I present her recollections? I remember the person in the red raincoat, that much I'm pretty sure of. But were they really coming toward you from beyond the concession stand? Yes, they were walking right toward me. And I have proof, of course I do. I remember they had legs. There's nothing out there beyond the stand. Or could they have been walking on thin air? I don't know. Maybe they were a ghost? A ghost. I'm sorry, Kay, but ghosts don't exist. They are the very antithesis of science. And this is one of those contradiction things, huh? Huh. Also, yeah, I didn't say hi, crones. Hi, crones. Apologies. I hope you're doing well. I do a lot of... Like, I have this fucking thing where if I acknowledge something in my head, I'll forget to say it in real life. Like, let's say like someone like gives me something or says something to me, or like says something nice to me, like I'll think in my head, oh, thank you, and I'll forget to say thank you. I've gotten people really angry at me over that sometimes. Like, I'm feeling thanks, but I forget to express it. Because in my head, like, we're feeling it, so, like, it's off the checklist. It's done. It's good. I don't have to acknowledge it anymore. Rice doesn't say hi to me because he hates me and wants me to die specifically. Of course I do. Of course I do, Crones. Fuck you. Fuck you in particular. I'm joking. I'm joking. You're a very valued member of here. You're a very valued member. God damn. Okay. Motherfucker can't take a joke. So he kills me specifically. He hates me specifically. Yeah, no. I thought, like, dude, it's impossible for me to not, like, overly cherish every single person that shows up here. Because we don't have a lot, all things considered. I put as much into what I can, but I know it's not a lot compared to other places. So the fact you all find me tolerable is lovely in of itself. Can't believe this thing's made the news already. How do they do it, huh? Hey, ain't they filming us from the chopper up there right now? Go check the TV for me, Miles Reno. Make sure they're catching my good side. Now, at a time like this... Does that mean to actually check the TV? Yep. As you can see, they're still hard at work up on the 50th floor. That's where the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence holds their disciplinary hearings, correct? That's right. There have been people walking by the windows all evening. This one serious investigation. Well, this doesn't make our chances of getting out here with Kay any rosier. Have to find a way to slip past the press. I'm cool and mysterious customer, Miles Reno, but I'm no spy. Maybe we can use him as a decoy if things get desperate. Okay, whatever you're thinking, quit it. I can tell it doesn't end well for me. Scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. A clock. Looks like this is being broadcast live. I think we're looking at the big building in real time. Does that mean we're on TV too? I don't think so. The camera is far away enough and it's just dark enough. I think we'll be safe for now. At least, we better be. Kay is spotted. Things will go from bad to worse before we know it. You'll never guess what I'm doing. Is it toxic Yaori? Maybe. Are you drawing folly? You are obsessed with that Roblox game, and more specifically this character from it. You're making me overly curious. As you can see, they're still hard at work on the 50th floor. That's where the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellences holds their discipline hearings, correct? Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Guess they're still working on the committee chamber. Walter's right. You can see people moving around. Wait, something's very wrong with this picture. I can use a certain piece of evidence to help me deduce exactly what. Is there anything else I can investigate? 17-year-old sought in connection with lawyer slaying. Makes it sound like she's a fucking dragon slayer, like a knight. I think she'd be okay with that. One step closer to her being a noble. Silas Snowblind and clenches fist. Do you want me to talk about it at all if you're curious? I feel like if I don't say yes, I'm gonna die immediately. So go ahead, Nox. Here I thought I was the one with the illness. We're all a little ill here. Contradiction here, lying in plain sight. Eureka! Eureka! Question, how many floors does this building have? Easy. 50, right? Kinda ironic that just a few feet above where the committee works its ugly little schemes is a place where starry-eyed young romantics come to wish for everlasting smoochy times. And what's that dark space above the 50th floor? Gloomy underbelly of love? Wait a minute. Exactly. The committee chamber is supposed to be on the top floor directly beneath the viewing platform. But it actually appears to be located one floor below that, clearly contradicting the supposed facts. Maybe whoever wrote the pamphlet made a mistake? Somehow, I don't think so. Call me crazy, but yes, there appears to be a hidden 51st floor. Wow, and that's where they keep the gloomy underbelly of love? Ah, my heart! You need to take it quite so literally, okay? Good, then perhaps we can take this more seriously instead. Come on, have you met me, Miles? That might be easier said than done. Still be easier than trying to enjoy your so-called jokes. Can't believe there being only 50 floors was a psyop, apparently. And to keep in mind, I suppose. Alright. There's not much else to investigate here. Is it time for logicking? Already? Maybe. But we'll have to do that after the ad break. Yep, ad break time. This is going to be a good opportunity for y'all to get some water, get some snacks, use the bathroom, do whatever y'all need to do. But as soon as we're done, we'll get to doing some logic and then probably get into another cross-examination. So, yeah, this is going to be a good time. Or a frustrating time. Depends how Ace Attorney feels today. But, yeah, with all that being said, bye for now. The fucking hentai attorney. That's amazing. Oh, that's really fucking funny. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all had a good break and got done what you needed to get done. God, that's fucking funny. Who walked order from the concession stand? Okay, these two? Damn it. Shut up, Edgeworth. I'm right, kinda. Okay, the moon. The red raincoat walked toward her from the concession stand. He saw the moon shining over the solar. It's in the same part of the sky tonight. I feel like this is just gonna have to be trial and error. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Also, hi, Tiny. Good to see him. Hope you're having a good day. Thankfully, your high chair redeems couldn't really fuck me over too much here. However, I'll still do it anyway to avoid any bad karma. Tiny, keep playing Half-Life. Is Tiny streaming right now? Hold on, let me see. I need to hurry. I need to hurry and try and hydrate him next, if he is. He is. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking get you. There we go. I got him. Yes, and I'm watching them too. They just said, alright, thank you, go back to your own stream. Fucking hypocrite. Person in the raincoat approached her from the direction of the concession stand. It implies that she was pushed over the railing on the side opposite the stand. He also said that she could see the moon over this person's shoulder. When we checked just now, the moon was in a different location than expected. Yet Kay claims it's currently in the same spot in the sky as on the night of the incident. It stirs the positions of the moon and the person in the raincoat out of alignment with her story. I think her memories may have become confused somehow. What's more, if she really had been pushed over the railing, she would have never survived the fall. Therefore, I must conclude that she may not have fallen where she thought she did. There was Kay standing where Kay fell. These two? There we go. You may have fallen, Kay, but it couldn't have been over that railing. Because if you had, you wouldn't be alive now to tell the tale. But I definitely remember standing under that tree. If I was pushed, the only way I could have fallen is over that railing, isn't it? Unless the ground opened up and swallowed you whole. The ground could just open up like that? Ow! My bad, not joking matter. Sorry, kiddo. May also be closer than you think, Fendo. Let's take another look at the ground in that area. There's a chance we might have missed something. I'm surprised we didn't look at this earlier. I'll scour the scene, inspect anything that catches my attention. How did it take us this long to look at that? How did y'all miss that? Fucking in plain sight. Oh my god, it's the hole all over again. And it is covered with cherry blossoms. And the tree's not in full bloom yet, the strong wind up here is blowing the petals right off. It'd be nice if they thought to tidy up just a little, though. This fucking hole. The hole from case 2 haunts me in every case we have. Looks like a service hatch. Hey, do you think you might have fallen down here instead? She was sent to the Binding of Isaac. You'd never be as clumsy as that. Sorry, I just can't say one way or another. Not bad, kiddo. Just another one of my silly musings. Not to take me so seriously, you know. I don't? Never? Well, maybe not never, if I told you to leap lyrically into my arms. Bender! Hell, Mouserino, where's your sense of whimsy? So, never then. Ouch. Talk about a deep cut. Alrighty. Back to logic. Get connected. For free, motherfucker. I was a new whole floor beneath the 50th and viewing platform remained undetected all this time. Yeah, me there. Kinda hard to hide a set of stairs going up to it, if you ask me. That's precisely it. Things like stairs that are normally out in the open going unnoticed by people seems a bit implausible. Which can only mean the 51st floor is no ordinary floor and can't be reached by ordinary means. We'll just have to reach it through extraordinary means, right? I don't know about extraordinary means. Maybe let's go for unconventional. Indeed. Consider, if you will, the hatch we found by the cherry tree. What would you expect to find on the other side of such a hatch? Room of some kind, perhaps. A secret room. Now you're talking my language. Let's go take a look. Alright, here we go. What is this place? Look at all that stuff down there. Is it a storeroom? Undertale? Whatever it is, I think we can safely say that this is where you fell. Oh, team, strike one mystery off the list. Yes, but the greater mystery of Kay's memory loss remains unsolved. We have a red rain-coated figure who can walk on air to account for, among other things. Hey, and a guy bask in his success for a second? So we found a hidden storeroom. How about we scooch on down and check it out? We have pretty much exhausted everything up here. Can't hurt to take a look. His mind is healed. Is that you, Mr. Edgeworth? Emma! It's Emma! It's the Goyle! Free Apollo Justice before she becomes fucking depressed! Holy Shooks, an Ace Attorney video. Ah, yes, video, not stream. Good to see you, what's. Hope you've been good. It's been a hot minute. Hurry, now push her to... Don't push Emma! She doesn't deserve it. We love Emma here. We will love Emma. Eventually. Oh, what are you doing up here? Heard about what happened from Detective Gumshoe. I was in the area, so I thought I'd come by and see what's going on. This is Emma Sky. She's a high school student currently studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. The younger sister of a former superior of mine. We've also stood in court together. Thank you for the head pat, Stocks. The detective called me up in a panic. He said your badge fell off of the big building, and that Kay was in a man's suit, and... Put it right there. Didn't you just leave to go back to Europe a few days ago? You're back again already? Yep, I'm here with one of my professors. But not to do any schoolwork or anything, just some interpreting. Shouldn't you be off doing that instead of gallivanting around a crime scene? Oh, it's fine. There's this wonderful thing called body language after all. Not an actual language, Emma. Anyway, never mind me. This is about Kay. How is she? Where is she? Ah, shucks. Isn't that sweet, Kay, master? Your little friend is worried about you. They met once, Fender. Exactly once. Oh, yes. Who's this guy? Don't tell me you went and got a new assistant, Mr. Edgeworth. Very funny, young lady. It's actually the other way around, I'll have you know. Head offender, attorney at law, and senior cranberry at Edgeworth & Co. Law. This is Edgeworth. So you are his assistant. Wait, attorney? Since when were you a defense attorney? I'm not. To say it's complicated is an understatement. Let's not sweat the details for now, yeah? First things first. Well, an attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. Really? Ugh, it's like I'm not even here. What is this? Some kind of weird experiment? Perhaps we should head down below. I'll explain there. Guys, let me bite your arm. I'm hungry. There's a risk with that. There's a risk with biting me. Bite mine, it's somewhat tasty. I agree. The police could be here any minute. And who's this? I'll explain later, Emma. Come on, time to go. Oh, all right, but you better explain yourself, Mr. Hotshot Pro Attorney? Trust me, I'll explain that too. Okery-dokery-doo. Down the hatch we go. To be continued already. So much for a cross-examination. Ah, shit. There we go. April 5th, 7:06 p.m. It's dark as a grave down here. Can't see the nose in front of my rough, roguishly handsome face. Watch your step, Emma. Ouch! I hit my head on something. Make your way down slowly, Kay. I don't want you to slip. Oh, yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Gotta be a light switch here somewhere. Ah! Bingo! This is... So the 51st floor really is being used as a storeroom. Need to take a careful look over all these items. There's some concerning items in here. Quite a few concerning items, actually. Did indeed. Where to even start? God, they really need to pay the electric out here. The entire room just went black for a second. Wow, a lot's been happening, huh? What a case. Don't supposed to fill you with excitement, Emma. Seems you've gotten yourself into a real pickle, Mr. Prosecutor Attorney. Not an attorney, or prosecutor anymore. Well, whatever you are, I think it's time for science to lend a helping hand. Don't worry, I brought my entire kit with me. Well, if you're sure. Are you kidding? I live for moments like this. Here, let's make this all official. Good working with you again, Mr. Edgeworth. And you, Miss Sky. Yay, science. Science is so amazing. I want to know where that elevator goes. Looks like it goes down. Something we'll certainly want to investigate further. You should look around up here first. Ah, Captain, let me know if you find anything juicy. I'll keep trying to see what I can remember. I'll let you know if anything comes to mind. Thank you, Kay. Emma? Ready, willing, and able to investigate, Mr. Edgeworth. Dark Age of the Law really messed up Emma's spirits, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Let's talk to Emma. We don't get to see her often. I can't believe they suspect poor Kay. It's outrageous. Couldn't agree more, but the best thing we can do right now is stay calm and look for clues. Except, I've been scientifically processing the situation and think I came up with a better idea. I thought spirits was Kay's thing. No, that's Maya. Maybe we could administer some carefully targeted electric shocks directly to Kay's brain. What do you say? Might be just a thing to bring her memory back online. It sounds more than a little risky. It sounds incredibly risky, in fact. Personally, I'm still of the opinion of searching this room for clues is a better option. Really? But a little risk is what science is all about. Yes, a little being the operative phrase. I could go for some electric shocks. I'm back for a little while to interpret for my professor, but I'm still mostly based in Europe. Gotta keep studying until I'm the finest forensic investigator under the sun. Very glad to hear you say that. Dedication to one's chosen field is a student's greatest responsibility. It sure is, but I just don't want to get ahead academically. I've been trying hard at sports, too. Especially at one event they have at school. You know the one. There are quite a few to choose from. It's huge over there, and unlike here, it's considered a real hardcore sport for adults. That's right, I'm talking about glasses battles. Who hasn't heard of those, right? Me. Never. Not even once. Glasses, that's an achievement! That was a fucking achievement. That's really funny. That's incredibly funny. That's an achievement. People fighting with Google glasses now. It always comes back to fucking Google Glass. I hate it here. It's kind of creepy, all these masks lined up here in the dark. Not a fan of horror movies, I take it. No way! That stuff's so unscientific. I think you mispronounced terrifying. A scout of the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. I miss Nook and Cranny, chat. I miss Nook and Cranny. These are all case files from various murders. What? But why would they be in here? Be safely under lock and key at a course house or prosecutor's office, which suggests that somebody removed them without permission. Something very suspicious is going on here. We need to find out more. She's the only heroine the Steel Samurai needs. You could say that again. I love the Pink Princess. Watch shows like that, Emma. Of course, you love them too, right? Well, I don't really know all that much about them, but sure. Really? Because I saw the Steel Samurai figure in your office, so I thought, believe even Emma's seen it. Dude, can I investigate every single one of these masks? That mask! That's Global Hero Anya Copa. We can investigate every mask. And why is that so shocking? You really don't know? Everything about the show is secret. When it's on TV, who makes it, so the merchandise is super rare. It sounds to me like whoever made it may have simply gone out of business. Well, Chad, are you ready for the hyperfixation showcase? Because here you go. That's Captain Saipon. He's super popular overseas. Everybody loves dressing up like him. Kids, adults, you name it. I find the flower on his head a little excessive myself. What TV show are these from? I don't know a whole lot about it, but I believe it's called The Students of Starry School.
You're such a good little
About an elementary school where the students are all superheroes. Theo's literally just been saving up his points specifically for that, and I guarantee you he's probably about to go to bed now. So their masks are modeled on sports safety helmets or something, right? And maybe the number of eye slits tell you their student ID number. So one on the left would be number 1, and the one on the right is number 2. I suppose that could be it, yes. I mean, a ton of slits for the kids with the highest ID numbers. I have to admit being a little intrigued by this show now. They found their niche show that nobody knows about. Good for them. Sky High Disney original movie. It's a Steel Samurai, Nickel Samurai. The Nickel Samurai always seems kind of pleased with himself to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about being skinny and cool, you know? There's more to it than that. Well, Sky High, my beloved. Oh no, we've activated another one. I'm gonna get so many autism dumps after stream today, but I'm all for it. I'm Team Steel all the way. Just gone up in my estimation, Emma. Little Rye? I'm going to tell you something, Little Rye. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something, Little Rye. You were made in a tube. You were made in a tube, and you just kind of came over here. I don't know how you forgot, because I kept trying to return you several fucking times. They wouldn't take you back, because you killed 7 researchers, and they also tried to kill me, but they forgot bullets don't work on me. And here you are, just conveniently forgetting that entire mess that you fucking put me through. That I fucking had to deal with. All the papers I had to sign. But eventually just burned anyway. But I was trying to be nice. They didn't appreciate it. And now we're here, on the internet, on Twitch.tv, trying our best to forget all of those little things. But sure, just pretend like it didn't happen. Anyways. His mama was a petri dish, he's toothpaste. Oh, Christ. You've just gone up in my estimation, Emma. What about down here? There's nothing of interest here. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? There's more masks, asshole. Alrighty. There's a selection of masks arranged on the rack here. There's even a steel samurai. An impressively authentic likeness it is, too. Scientist in me is sensing something strange, though. A lack of consistency, you know? Sense that the characters represented here feel a little haphazard somehow? I don't disagree. Even an empty space here. Yeah, just an empty hook right in the middle. Somebody using that one, perhaps? His mama was a blow dryer.
Eureka!
Eureka! Kay was carrying a jamming ninja mask when she was found. Looks like it might have originally come from this hook. Scientifically speaking, that doesn't seem like a crazy hypothesis. Which would mean that Kay was really here? As you put it, not a crazy hypothesis, but why? Did she come to steal something, maybe? There's all kinds of stuff here. She's a great thief who steals the truth, I suppose. No, I think it's too early to jump to any conclusions. Well, that's it for now. So is this like a storm for an illegal evidence auction? That's what I'm wondering. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Oh, it definitely is. Oh. Oh, this is very fucked up. This is incredibly fucked up. Good. These are... What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? If I'm not mistaken, several of the items on display here. It's evidence from old cases of mine. What are they doing here? Maybe this is where the committee stores stuff it's looking into? Can't be. Evidence like this is stored at the police department. You don't keep stuff at the prosecutor's office too? When a case is ongoing, yes, but once the last trial is finished up, it's supposed to go right back to the precinct, unless there's a very good reason for it to go elsewhere. Yet, here it all is. No point in trying to figure out the whys right now. I should take a closer look at it all. They all have labels. Labels with numbers printed on them. Exhibit numbers, maybe? You said they were all pieces of evidence, right? But judging by how the numbers are written by I guess these are prices. What I want to know is how that big statue might be evidence, or maybe it's just stolen. It's from the first investigations game. It was a whole thing. It was a whole piece of evidence about a smuggling ring. Prices? I never would have guessed that. Wait, but none of this stuff could be worth that much money, could it? Prices are very high indeed. It's no wonder she's surprised. Let's examine all of these in detail. But the Blue Badger, though. Is that the Blue Badger suit from the fucking third case of the first investigations? Dude. Alright, so we've investigated the prices. That's odd. This is the only spot with nothing on it. It still has one of those signs in it. Indeed. And look, there's an outline in the dust on top of the cloth. I'd say something was probably sitting there until quite recently, don't you? You know what? I think you might be right, but, I'm drawing a blank trying to imagine what. This evidence is everyone's, apparently. Everyone who has a fucking good fucking wallet and a bank account. Drawing a blank trying to imagine what. I might have an idea. A star-shaped outline. Don't we have a piece of evidence that might well be connected? Aw, isn't he a cutie? Look at this fluffy little guy. That's the stuffed animal we found at Gold Lake. Should be in the possession of the prosecutor in charge of that case. So how did he wind up here? Aw, but look, he's missing his left horn. He is, but he never had it in the first place. At least, not as far as we ever saw. Active merchandise, huh? We need to contact the manufacturer. I demand a recall. When I come to think of it, why would anyone give the president a broken toy to begin with? There's a lot of fucked up shit happening here. The storm is actually more of a stockroom? It seems so, much as it pains me to consider such a thing. What kind of person sells off evidence from serious criminal cases? Who to? Who would even want to pay for all this stuff? Somebody, clearly. The price tags are proof of that. Wow, people really will collect anything, huh? Fascinating. God. What's this from? That's for the final case of the first investigations! That's a cute little doll. It looks like the Steel Samurai. Actually, the Iron Infant, son of the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess, was born burdened with the knowledge that he too would one day be called upon to fight for justice. Can't imagine the pressure that must have put on under, more than most people could bear. Yes, he's young, but you can sense it nonetheless. A certain tragic refinement. So fucking autistic. Mr. Edgeworth, are you even listening to me? Oh, of course. Wonder if it could be connected to that one guy, Mr. Blue. He did rather enjoy having things that weren't his. You mean Red White? Motherfucker's in jail. I don't think he's coming back. Mannequin, huh? Wait, I know. All thanks to my powers of scientific deduction, of course. Evidence from an old case of yours, right? Not this time. I've never seen it before in my life. Doesn't seem to fit with the other items in this room either. One thing, it doesn't have a price tag. So why is it here? I remember this one too well. Small bottle. One I've seen before. Oh, that's all? Nothing else to add? Oh, no. What more did you want me to say? Hold up, I've got to write this down. Mr. Edgeworth can turn even the most boring topics into something picturesque with his explanations. Ugh. Next time, try taking those kinds of notes in silence. Bottle of ink and a lantern. A piece of evidence from a previous case of mine. But why? What's all this stuff that's related to you doing here? It's not as if any of it was in my possession for any length of time. The duration of the case is no longer. As this is all nothing but a coincidence. Seriously? A coincidence? I never thought I'd hear those words coming out of your mouth. So always face up to the facts of a situation, however strange they may be. Isn't that what scientists believe too? Oh, you want to talk about what scientists believe? Settle in. This may take a while. Never got any of that. You can't interact with the safe. That's strange. Anyways. I'm about to start explaining FNAF lore. The outline in the dust matches the bottom of the candelabrum exactly. I'd say there's a very strong chance that this is where our murderer took it from. Which would mean the candelabrum is evidence from another case? Certainly seems likely, but that's not a concern right now. The thing to note is that the murder weapon was taken from the storeroom. What is fucking happening, dude? Scientifically speaking, I'd say this looks like some kind of wooden icebox. Looks over what FNAF lore. Don't worry about it, Docs. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the chains are probably to stop the cold air from escaping. I don't mean to contradict you, but this isn't just a box from storing clothes, isn't it? It was imbued with a natural repellent that keeps moths away. Oh, yeah, sure. Guess you could look at it that way, too. Keeping your clothes chilled would be nice for the summer, right? Still not prepared to let go of that particular part of your hypothesis, I see. Bunch of trophies and... Ooh, look! Somebody's left a walkie-talkie here. Looks to me like it was put there deliberately. Rather like it's on display, to be honest. Hey, there are batteries in here, too. It could be useful. Let's take it with us. Nobody won't mind if we use it for a little while, will they? I can take it to the police station afterward. Someone's starting to sound like a certain great thief. Notice if he allows me to talk about it further, I will figure out how to manifest in his house. The mimic! My name is Edward. My name is Edgeworth. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces of evidence together. Oh, that's one heck of a desk. My name is the fucking mimic, oh yeah. Wonder who it belonged to. The four male figures acting as legs holding up the tabletop in the center. It's hideously cringy. I never thought I'd hear the word cringy come out of Edgeworth's mouth. It doesn't even have the good decency to be camp enough to loop back around. This from one of your old cases too, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I can't think of anyone related to any of my investigations with such ostentatiously awful taste. Yes, I don't think there was. Literally all of that guy's songs go, my name is X. And that's why it's funny. Piles of banknotes just left out for all to see. A little tasteless, wouldn't you say? And wait, these are all $100 bills. That's a fortune right there. Well, how many years would it take for you to make that much money, Mr. Edgeworth? Please, Emma, I don't even want to think about it. Mr. Monkey! Mr. Monkey's head from the fucking third case of the first game! What is that giant head thing? The head of the great Mrs. Monkey. Remember the case well, but not her name. His name. Fuck, he's gaslighting me! How do they even get it up here? Huh? Mrs. Monkey? That doesn't sound right. Are you sure you didn't get the name wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Or misremembered it somehow? Ugh, don't be ridiculous. As if I'd ever make such a mistake. The statue. What is it? Got some new data for me? Not exactly. It's just something from a case I worked on. Piece of evidence. I believe it's called the Alfred statue. There were two of them. A real one and a fake. Whichever one this is, it shouldn't be here of all places. I hope you do make this star shine well. I thought that shuffling sound was part of the sound effect. I thought it was part of Guy's line. I was wondering why I heard that immediately. And Grossberg's painting. Shit, his painting is there! What the fuck is happening? Hi, Lotta. Caught in the act, ready to hang-handed. Guiltier than a tomcat covered in cream. Maybe Miss Gabble up to some fuck shit. I hope so. Ah! My eyes. Stop that at once. Ain't no stopping my snapping not till I get every dang detail and then some. Y'all think I'm about to let a bunch of dirty criminals go before I get the shot? Think again. We're not criminals. Hey, I know her. Should I be watching this? It shouldn't spoil much about the first game. You should be fine. Yeah, sure. Pull the other one. It's got no bells, huh? This here camera's a weapon of justice. It ain't about to give you a horn swallowed by your cheap denials. Oh, dude. Huh? You're that low-down dirty jerk of a prosecutor, ain't you? Who are you calling a low-down dirty jerk? It says Lotta Hahn. A photojournalist by trade. We've crossed paths on a few occasions, especially on that one particular case. He's hard to forget, even harder to get a word in edgewise with. Quit making that face, will ya? That's the face of a no-good schemer if I ever saw one. Seems I didn't leave the best impressions on her either. Well, it's payback time, Mr. Schemer. You ought to be thankful all I want from you is a couple of pictures. Or just here to investigate. Sure you are. If by investigate, you mean pull the wool over a lot of miles wide eyes. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I thought she might listen to me. Didn't hurt to try, I guess, but we're probably better off leaving her alone for now. Just ignore her. Literally just like, okay, whatever you say. Said this statue is a piece of evidence from an old case of yours, right? Pretty weird looking, I have to say. Known as the Alfred statue. The what? The Alfred statue. It says here that it's called the Alif Red statue. Alif Red. Alfred. Alif Red. What are you muttering about? Oh, nothing. Let's carry on looking around, shall we? Let's talk to her anyway. So, what are y'all doing snooping around a fishy old place like this anyhow? I think it's us should be asking you that. Me? I'm in it for the truth, the good of society, and for little old me, of course. I'm what you might call a photographer for the people. Snapping here, snapping there, snapping every dang where. I'll just leave you to it then. We can talk once you've gotten it out of your system later. Okay, so we got that, we can investigate the briefcase, which makes me a little upset. Can't investigate the painting, though. Or not. This is some sturdy construction. Thick four-plate sturdy supports. The rough estimate, I'd say it could hold 50 of you easily, Mr. Edgeworth. Except for the fact that so many are big enough. You say that. Pack yourselves in tight enough, and I think you might just do it. I don't really think so. And anyway, we have more important things to be investigating. You can theorize about the elevator once we're done. Maybe you're right. Fine. 45, Mr. Edgeworth. 48. Tops. What's K thinking? Nothing. No thoughts. Head empty. And damaged. Alright, what are you up to, Fender? Woo. Oh boy, this whole experience is enough to boggle a guy's mind. Mysterious storms, damsels in distress, it's got the lot. A heart. You at least try to take things a little more seriously then. Whoa, who's this guy? Hi, YouTube Docs. Docs, you have a twin. You have an evil twin. You have to go kill them now. I can try. Oh, but seriously, I'm as keen to help Kay out as you are. She's safe with me. Who let him out? I don't know. Take care of it. He's polluting my YouTube chat. It's supposed to be clean, pristine, and I have a single message in it. You go, do your thing. I am nothing of the sort. Yes, you are. You're a plague, a disease, a piece of trash. Inhabiting the nice, dark, light gray space of my YouTube chat. Who you call an evil partner. Now there's two of them. This fucking sucks. Where's Circuit where you need him? Motherfucker needs to stop melting. He's Brazilian. He should be built better than this. Mitosis. That alien schmaling guy in your other chat is annoying. Only sometimes. Most of the time. A lot of the time. But we love him anyway. Anyways, I think it's logic time. Oh my god, such a hard connection to do. I'm really glad that I had this mechanic in order to do that. You've seen items of old evidence marked with price tags along with a huge pile of cash. I think it's pretty clear that somebody has been running an illicit trade in judicial goods. Shady deals on a hidden 51st floor? This is big, it has to be, right? I think it might be, but we'll need to investigate a little further yet, and to find out more about what's going on here. Well, there was an eyewitness we could interview. Eyewitness, huh? Hi, Lotta. Why exactly are you here, Miss Hall? Me? I told you. I'm in for the truth, for the good society, and for little old me, of course. I'm a photographer for the people. For the people? You won't tell me the real reason you're here. Perhaps I can hazard a guess. Somebody was carrying out an illicit police evidence trafficking scheme here in the store. Oh, so she's after a juicy story. Makes sense. Well, how y'all figure that out? Guess it means I don't have to tippy-toe around it anymore now. One of my sources told me on the down low about an underground auction. What? All the items here were sold to the highest bidder. Folks were slinging money around like it was going out of fashion. Had to come see it for myself, of course. Got my eyes on the Sure heard my tales my conduct was telling. Oh, and 2 trees or so I thought at first. Anyhow, wasn't about to write it up based on hearsay alone. So yesterday I snuck in behind this here statue and sailed into wait. Been started late at night and carried right through on to the break of dawn. But the auction and murder happened on the same night. Coincidence? I think not. Certain deals in a secret storeroom. Talk about a story. Was anything else on sale apart from the items of evidence in this room? Sure, there was regular old stuff too. Shady artworks from who knows where. That kind of thing. What way are shady artworks regular exactly? But the evidence was the big draw for sure. Reckon they were selling faster than the crooks could smuggle them out of the cop and prosecutor shop. And I'll bet you got pictures of the whole thing, right, Miss Hart? Well, you see, the main event was down below. I had to try and see what I could from up here. I've been up here since yesterday. I assume you witnessed the entire auction from start to finish, yes? It was an underground affair, like I said, so folks wasn't exactly giving much away. All them customers came down one at a time from up on the roof there. They were all masters soon they got down the ladder, and that ain't all. They had voice changer doodads on them, see? Teeny tiny ones, stinkier than bugs behind. It's so you couldn't see the real faces and you couldn't hear the real voices. Surreptitious as all heck. You mean surreptitious, correct? I surely do. Sweet, sweet surreptitude. Also not a word. Anywho, once they had all their gear on, they went right down on stairs. And then, in came the next one. When it came time to leave, they all done the same, but in reverse. Up they came again, one by one. And she wasn't getting pictures during this point because... Mask back up on the hook, up the ladder and away. Oh, that's a serious operation. How many participants were there? 11 altogether. I counted when they came down the ladder. I didn't just hide behind a stupid statue the whole time, you know? You didn't? Then where were you? Well, when I first got here, you know what? That ain't important right now. So you were hiding behind the statue from the very beginning. Anywho, I watched all them folks coming from my spine spot in the shadows. Why are you growling? Or purring? Why are you making noises, Docs? What's on your mind? What's on your mind at this minute? Anywho, I watched all them folks come in from my spine spot there in the shadows. I see. So we're watching from behind the statue. They used that there elevator to get down below. Once they was all down there, I snuck up and took me a peek at what was going on. And the elevator remained in the room underneath. Nah, they sit back up. There's a little peeky hole if you know where to look. Elevator don't quite sit flush with the floor, see? I'm just gonna assume you're purring, which means I'm doing a good job. Thank you for the thank you for the reinforcement on my confidence today, Docs. If you bend down and squint just right, you can see the whole shebang. You catch sight of who was in charge. Alright, sure, I guess I did. Ain't half so good a story if you don't get a glimpse of the evil ringleader after all. I know who this ringleader is. I'll have to ask her some more. You could just say it! You mentioned a ringleader. Can you tell me any more about her? Y'all should know, I came here to get me an exclusive. An exclusive ain't so much dang good if you done spilled the beans already. I see, so you don't actually know anything about them. Think that's why she won't give us an answer? Makes sense, I guess. You got me. Couldn't see if it was a man or a woman. Kid or an old timer. Nothing. What were they wearing? Could you see that at least? Sure. White jacket, white gloves, and magenta flower on the lipette. Them three things is what I remember. That's as good as a description of half is I don't got a clue who was wearing it. This ringleader disguised their identity too, just like everybody else. Yes, sirree. Mask, voice changer, the whole 9 yards. We're wearing one of the masks. Which one? Let me see. Oh yeah, this guy, Zervin. Zervin? What kind of a name is that? Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth? You've never heard of Zervin? He's global hero on Capone's arch nemesis. Who hasn't heard of Zervin, the Time Lord? Didn't know we were doing Doctor Who. Which number doctor is that? Can somebody who's a little more savvy in the show tell me which doctor that was? Edgeworth out autism. He's just a baby autismo. Just a baby one. He's still gotta grow, nice and strong. I think the war doctor. So you didn't get a glimpse of their face at all? No, I dang well did. Well, kinda scotches my scoot. This whole mess has been nothing but a snipe hunt. It should have never come. 3. 3. Also, hi, cringe. Hope you're having a good one. 1, 2. Everyone's debating over which Dr. Zervin is now. Know somebody who was dressed like that. Maybe I should try showing that evidence to Miss Hart. The one. One of them. One of the doctors was Zervin. The unknown 4th Doctor. Or the unknown Doctor, period. Not the 4th Doctor. The One Piece. That time that Doctor Who was a pirate. The Patient Zero. The Zero Doctor. That's the beginning form of all Time Lords, didn't you know? Okay, fucking... You said that the ringleader was wearing a white jacket, white gloves, and magenta flower, correct? It was back when he was the nurse. The Dr. Pepper. You said that the blah, 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 blah. Sure did. Don't ask me why they was dressed up like a peacock on parade day, but they was. God, I want Dr. Pepper. Then go buy some. Or don't, if you're broke. I need you to be fed in more nutritious ways, ideally. The Dr. Pepper, I want God. Also, I was even I know Pio's like been here for a bit, but good Lord, Pio, you are still here. Go to bed. Go to bed, you very eepy boy. I have to buy a new laptop charger, damn. And Helldivers, don't forget Helldivers. This is the outfit you saw. Well, holy smokes, it sure as heck is. But, oh wait, so the big cheese is dead? All we know is that she's the victim in the case we're investigating. Her name was Rosie Ringer. Do you know her? Gee, I wonder why it's Ringer. Nope, so the ringleader was a lady? Well, ain't that just slippery like dang eel? Throwing me off with a man's jacket like that. I hardly think she did it to fool you specifically. Taking that aside for now, the point is that we've discovered something vital to the case, and that the underground auction was chaired by none other than our victim. So somebody done pumped out the boss, huh? Then that's what's happening. And what was happening? Oh, nothing at all. Y'all just go on about your business now. 4 minus something. 4, something's got to give. 3, nothing's wrong. 1, I love spreading misinformation on the internet. 2, I am hunting for Angie metals. 3, nothing's wrong with me. 4, something's got to give. 4, darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute terror. The Artix kind of makes it look like Pio and Cringe got married. I mean, they both have the same color name, so... I was talking about my husband. I can't sleep. Very eepy Poland. Cringe, I ain't know you were a beetle, man. I cannot live. I cannot die. Oh my god, we're gonna have a fucking Twitch chat sings at this rate. Darker, even darker. Trapped in my self-body mind. You see, now I'm imagining, like, it's a Twitch chat sings, but, like, in the middle of it, you just hear Gaster's theme now. No offense, Miss Hart, but that made you sound about 5 times more suspicious. Suspicious my foot. I told y'all, it's nothing. And you won't get nothing more out of me than that. Wait, so there is more. I wouldn't mind Cringe if he was a beetle man with a woman in his head calling him a slur. How many dang times do I gotta tell you? It ain't nothing, okay? And I ain't saying nothing either way. You can tell us just a little more, pretty please? I'll tell you this, okay? I'm a journalist, a news hound, a scoop hunter, you hear? Exclusive articles go out, money comes in. That's how the game is played. Tell you more? Heck, I done told y'all too much already. Wait, what if I, examine some fingerprints for you? Pro bono. What kind of a cockamamie thank you is that? I'd sooner get a tooth pulled. You want intel, you gotta dig it up yourselves, just like I had to. Hold on. A minute. Meh. I had to get revenge real quick. It's a game and I'm gonna fucking win. It is a game and I will win. Alright, let me take care of this real quick. That finishes off another bottle. Me if I was entry 17. There's a lady in my head who calls me Stud Muffin. I think I'm gonna go drink a Dr. Pepper. I fucking love you guys today. Today's great. Okay, guess she isn't going to talk to either of us. Oh, she will. I'll handle things from here, Emma. There's a certain technique I find useful when dealing with difficult customers such as her. She may not give up the information voluntarily, but that doesn't mean she can't be persuaded to. Domain expansion! Mind Palace! Let's start by observing our opponent. I ain't telling you nothing, you hear? Now quit wasting my time before I really blow a fuse. As we've seen, she's very quick-tempered. She'll try to cut the conversation dead wherever possible. I don't have much time to think, so I'll need to be swift and decisive. Talter's definitely hiding something from me. My first move is to discover what that something is. I need you to tell me everything you know, and don't you dare leave anything out. Don't jump in the creek, you big bully. Why should I tell you anything? You don't got nothing to do with me, nor me with you. Neither. I don't have a clue as to how to proceed with this line of questioning. Better try another tack. I see you're a little agitated, so let's just calm down and try to talk reasonably. I am calm, dang you. Least of ways I will be, just so y'all quit yanking my damn chain. You do realize you have nowhere to turn, don't you? Oh, quit riding me, will you? This whole thing's a waste of my precious time. I should have picked my words more wisely. Oh god, this is brutal. I have much time to think, so I'll need to be swift and decisive. You do realize you have nowhere to turn, don't you? Damn it, it's still not working! Fuck, I am screwed! Bide my time. Cool head no matter what the world throws at you. Speaking of news hounds, this might interest you. Met one a few days ago. She was a very hungry young purporter indeed. Purported with a very particular turn of phrase, similar to your own, in fact. Oh yeah? She spoke like me, huh? Guess that could have been someone I know. Damn it! Curses. Wow, that is not a hefty penalty. I'd give up now. I have to keep pushing. That is, like, not even a penalty. At all. I do not want to ride. I do not want to ride Lada. Okay, bye time. Her name is Tabby Lloyd. If I had closed my eyes, I could have believed I was listening to you. Oh, Helldivers is done installing. Yay, go do the tutorial. Go earn your cape, soldier. Provided you're not in danger of a fucking tornado. She was talking about you, wasn't she? Oh? So y'all met Tabby, huh? Well, ain't that something? Where do y'all bump into her? She's a great kid. Reckon... Wait. Oh, no, you don't. You ain't getting my good side bringing her into this, you sneaky snake. Oh, you nearly had me, too. Interesting. Talking about Miss Lloyd seemed to make her lower her guard a little. I think we can use that to our advantage. Alright. I'm to deploy my clue. Don't have anything to do with you. That's a little unkind, I think. After all, I know your apprentice. I know her pretty well, in fact. Oh, nice. Rise. Drop the stream. We go in diving. Danger from a tornado. That's just wind. You don't get to die, Pio. You get to go to bed. Besides, I can't dive after bed today. I mean, after stream today. I actually have shit I need to do. Remember that statistics shit I flunked? Yeah, I need to go research statistics stuff. Especially since I missed a day as well. I'm incredibly behind overall. Can't dive after bed today. Listen here, you little shit. Guess it does seem kind of cold of me to say that if you know her pretty good. Wouldn't want that poor kid thinking I don't give a rat's behind. Good, and you'll tell us exactly what you know? Fine. See, it's like this. Got me a scoop. Wait, what am I thinking? Dang it, Lana, you can't let him bamboozle you easily. What was that about a school? Oh, forget it. It was nothing. You were on your way to school, weren't you? How embarrassing. A professional journalist making a careless slip of the tongue. You have a scoop, don't you? Now tell me what it is. Alright, I got me a scoop. A big one. I can't just go blabbing about it to y'all. I got bills to pay. Maybe hiding something very important. I have to get it out of her somehow. I need to know the details of this scoop. And their details we'll have to get after the ad break. Welcome in YouTube chat, Blazel. I'm sorry you have entered in on an ad break. Unfortunate timing. But Twitch hates my guy. Twitch hates consistency and not broken up content. But we won't be streaming during it. Nobody will miss anything. This will just be a good opportunity for y'all to get some water, get some snacks, use the bathroom, do whatever y'all need to do. And as soon as we come back, me floundering this mine chest a bit more. Probably not much more past this point. Even so, God, that timer is fucking brutal. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, with all that being said, bye for now.
Dodge this! You're only making it harder to resolve the crisis that this planet faces. Not so fast. Oh, Sea's light! Lend me your power! Humanity, all you have to do is accept the death I have designed for you. What's wrong? Show me the brilliance of your will. I will make this star shine, brightest of them all.
I was literally about to, like, I was a second away from hitting the button to switch us back over before Geist showed up. Howdy, everybody. Hope you all had a good break. Hope you got done what you need to get done. Let's get back into things. Quick to hang up, but she's also quick to let key information slip. And we know that. The rest shouldn't be too hard. Let's see what else we can get out of her. The big scoop involves something criminal in nature, doesn't it? Might be if it did. Might be if it didn't. Which is it? This is important. Oh, alright. You don't gotta holler at me like that. I ain't done nothing shameful or nothing. Just snuck in and did some undercover reporting. Biding my time. Silent treatment, huh? Well, two can play at that game. That's a little more oh my god, this is such a brutal mind chess. I'll be the judge of whether your actions were shameful or not. Unlawful entry into a private property is very shameful indeed. In fact, it's a crime. Hey, you did the exact same thing, genius. Oh, but I guess you're a prosecutor, huh? You're allowed to do stuff like that? Not mention the fact that I handed my badge in, shall we? Hit you with the slash. Still, it don't amount to a whole hill of beans, right? There's folks out there that have done way worse. Murder, for one. Next to murder, trespass ain't hardly nothing. From your mutterings about murder just now, I gather your scoop has something to do with a homicide? She's fighting back with her own domain, country kitchen. No, I was just talking all hypothetical like, you know, about murder being the big one and all. Ain't nothing worse than murder. Not the most skillful evasion I've heard in my career. Look, I done told you, okay, I snuck into the auction, I'll cop to that. But murder? I don't know nothing about no murder. Ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing. Scout's honor. I don't have, oh my god, I needed a clue. This scoop of yours does have something to do with the auction. Domain expansion, country roads. But you tried to infiltrate an underground auction. It only stands to reason that you observed something. Otherwise, what would you have to write about? I don't know what to tell you. I didn't hear nothing. If you didn't hear the sound of nothing, does that mean you did hear the sound of something? Something during your time in this room? Well, see, it wasn't nothing really, just a little noise is all. Won't even make page 16, forget I mentioned it. Okay. I gotta go fast. It's too late, damn it. Fuck off! That timer on this is brutal. Do I have to start over from the beginning? Don't tell me I gotta start over from the beginning. Alright, is it related to the auction? Edgeworth fan special technique, speedy trial. No, this is our country roads up against our fucking mine chests. And those country roads have high speed limits, apparently. Okay, there we go. It doesn't help sometimes, like, where it starts, like, the cursor can be a little random. There we go. You told me you heard something during the auction. You claimed it wasn't important, but it must have been. Otherwise, why remember it? It was something very memorable indeed. In fact, I believe it was the cry of a murder victim. You keep doing that. Alright, it's true. Wound up smack dab in the middle of a murder scene, but only by accident. That's all you're getting out of me. Won't be no scoop left otherwise. What a mishap witness. Must be the same murder we ourselves have been investigating. That should prove to be a very valuable piece of information indeed. As we should finish up by confirming the credibility of her claim. I have her on the back foot now. Time to finish this. You said you were wound up in the middle of a murder scene. Is that really true? You're calling me a liar now? Oh, wait, now I'm mad. Real mad. You do realize you have nowhere to... No, not again! Not again! I gotta bide my time when she's angry. I'm a journalist. How am I gonna sell stories if folks can't trust I'm telling the truth? Give me a motto. Faster than anybody, faster than anybody. Motto, huh? That could be an important clue. Should bear it in mind. I need you to describe the murder in detail. It's vitally important. Wish I could help y'all, but I don't rightly recall a whole bunch. Ain't much I can tell you. Sorry, I mean, look at me. Can't even get my facts straight half the time. Time to deploy my clue. I can't imagine that being so vague on the facts is a trait valued among journalists. Only accuracy and honesty are what's necessary when reporting on a story. Docs is trying to get themselves killed again. We'll see how this goes for them. Well, see? It seems your so-called information is not credible after all. Look, there was a murder and I was there. I can even prove it. Grumble. You can prove it, can you? How? Now Crohn's is going in as well. I've got it right. Wait, you heard that? I was just talking to myself. Don't think nothing of it. She's still hiding something. Very vital clue. I'll need to use it to its maximum effect. Be honest, Miss Hahn. I know there's something you're still not telling me. Ain't nothing left to tell, dang it. I done spilled my guts already. Time to deploy my clue. Oh, thank God. Fucking hell. That something is proof. Proof related to the murder you witnessed. Proof sound enough to form a basis of a story you're hoping to sell. Also, he killed the king with the king. I don't think that's possible, but okay. Dang it all the heck. Give me a break, will ya? I'll come clean, okay? That's what you want, right? Here, I done snapped me a photo. Happy now? You better be. That's checkmate. The penalty for mind chest should be worse. I think I'm immune. Didn't you die to it once? Are you sure? Can't believe I let that happen. Betrayed by my own big mouth. Well, it's happened, so it's time to tell us everything. I saw the whole thing. Watched that auction from start to finish. That was before you mobbed me. Shit, you're right. No, wait. No, you can time out a mod. I think we tested this. I think it's possible to time out a mod. Hold on. We're just gonna make a quick check. All right, so there we go. I don't want to time you out for too long. Duration. 1. There we go. I can time you out. Oh, it removes your mod status. Oh, that's annoying. It's okay. It's fine. I can just do that. There we go. All fixed. You killed him. I killed him and I revoked his authority for a brief second. Okay, so you should be moderator again. You should be good. So you're not immune. You are, in fact, not immune, Docs. A little where I can take away both your hand and your sword. How is the dawn of Google Mod? Would be funny if I could pass it around, but that's a massive security risk, so we won't do that. But you didn't just watch it, right? You took pictures too? Yeah. About that. So like I said, I was spying on the whole thing, right from the get-go. It was all shouting out bids, and somebody wins them, and bam! Down comes the hammer. Head on upstairs and pay, shouts the old ringleader, and the whole thing starts over again. Anyway, as soon as that happened, I had to think quick, and that's when I ran out behind that there statue and hid. Who was it that eventually appeared? Didn't see nothing, but I heard something that made me pretty sure it was whoever placed the win bid. That sweet sound of cold, hard cash. I'm not sure I have any idea what that sounds like. The sound of somebody counting bills, perhaps. Anyhow, the deal was you sailed your bills up there. I heard 2 people yabbering for a little while. Wait, so 2 people came up on the elevator? You betcha. I guess the other one was our friend the ringleader. Armand, my illness would become more powerful. Speaking of which, Docs, can you say something? Not what I was expecting, but hi, Tiny. Welcome in. Hope you appreciated my hydrates. How was Black Mesa? That was what you were playing, right? Hope that was going well for you. Good to see y'all. Howdy, Raiders. My name is God. I hope this is gonna work if I press this button. But howdy, everybody. My name's Riseer. I'm an alien dragon who plays a lot of like niche-esque titles. Right now, we're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Made my own model. It can do a lot of funny little things like this or this, and I can turn them all off if I fucking feel like it. But talk's a little cheap. I accidentally turned on my Fumos. It's better to show y'all something than just yap a bunch, so here y'all go. Hello. You are... in hell.
I'm a simple creature. I am pleased by simple things.
No, no, no! You bitch! You absolute bitch! You whore! You fucking whore! I don't care if it's a bad idea, it's funny. Yeah! Ah! Oh my god, that actually scared the shit out of me!
I paused to read chat.
That would be Betsy. How high should like ah!
I've played this game for years and I've never seen this strategy.
I've never played stupid.
Sell the game exclusively at fucking Walmart.
And there's all that for y'all. If anybody needs to raid and run, I totally understand. Streaming, whether you're doing it or watching it, can be a pretty tiring experience, all things considered. But for any who stick around, I appreciate it. I hope y'all, and I appreciate y'all. So, yeah, not much else to say. I'm really bad at receiving kindness. Black Mesa was very murder good. This is also very murder. I'm in the middle of a murder trial. So it all works out. The kitty wanted to get cuddles. I don't know what that means. I know very little about Half-Life. All I know is Freeman, crowbar, gun, and that one guy's voice who gets used in a bunch of funny memes. Yeah. But yeah, all the same goes to you, Tiny. If you need to go step away for a moment, you need to raid and run, I completely understand. But if you stick around, enjoy. Ahsoka, my cat, is yelling at me for cuddles, so I had to go have good stream. You go cuddle Ahsoka. Very funny. Your cat's named Ahsoka when I'm in the middle of one of my fucking like Star Wars lore read-ups phases that I have. Sometimes I post about Blue Sky. I will just have moments where I just start researching Star Wars a lot for very little reason, even though I've never been that big of a Star Wars guy. I think the current one is starting to die, though. I've learned quite a bit, though. Man, crowbar, Freeman, exactly. That's the extent of my knowledge. Anyway, yabber, yabber, yabber. On it goes for a little while, and then, a scream. Oh yeah, also, what I was gonna say, before we got raided, Mr. Docs, if you're there at the moment, could you please send a name so I know that you got your mod status back? Soka's the best character, so I stole her name. Very valid. Well, that shook me up pretty good, so I hunkered down my hiding place and tried to stay out of sight. So you didn't see the moment of the murder? No, but I heard it real good. A lot. Okay, you're still moderator. That's all I needed to see. You got your mod status back. You didn't try and help whoever was being attacked? We're trying to be funny, girly. I don't suit you none. I'm just a dainty little journalist all our lonesome. You think I was fixing to jump in and save the day? Dainty. Anyhow, there was a bunch of wrestling towns. Right about when that has happened, I got to feeling pretty bad about what I'd done. It makes sense, I guess. After all, you didn't. Angie Mantle gotten 2% chance my ass. Yeah, if it was a 2% chance, you should have been there longer. I didn't remember to get out my camera and snap even a single picture. Scoop like that drops right in my lap and I miss it. Somebody ought to tan my hide. Slash bad, cool, clever stone. Anyhow, then a little more time goes by and there's this kind of clattering noise. I'm there thinking, gotta get the shot this time, and I grab a real one real quick from the shadows there. Do we see this photograph? Uh-oh, do I have to? Here. But that's the person in the red raincoat, the one who attacked Kay. So Kay's raincoated assailant also attacked the victim here in the storm, and proceeded up to the roof where they assaulted Kay. They have a bloodied hand. Only one person in this picture. Where is the victim? Weird, huh? I wonder the same thing. There were two people, but there was only one when the shot got. And see nobody nowhere else in the room either. That's the killer, alright. These ways, I'm pretty sure it is. So are we saying the victim disappeared? Geist killed them. I'm pretty sure he's still on cooldown right now. How did you know it was the killer just by looking? Because they're literally red-handed with blood. How else would that get there, huh? The auction just carried on after that? Sure did. They just went right along like nothing happened. Rich folks crazier than a box of frogs. I'll never understand how they think. Funny, I find journalists a struggle to understand as well. Alrighty. That's valuable. I guess it's just logic time at this point. They also left one by room from the storeroom off the roof. Possible the murder happened in the storeroom during the auction. Storeroom was the actual scene of the crime, and you'd expect the body to have been up there at some point as well. Huh? Well, yeah. Think back to what Miss Hart told us about the customers who left the auction. Do you remember? Of course! They came up from downstairs back to the storeroom and... Oh! Exactly, the killer would have had to hide the body in order to avoid its discovery. Question is, where did they hide it? Emma, if you would mind putting your skills to work for me now. I'd love to! You just say what you need and I'll get right on it. Very well. I'd like you to check for blood residue, a luminol test on it. Sure thing. Prepare to witness the power of science. Inside Mr. Monkey. God. That'd be awful. Based on Mr. Hart picture. What if... Wait, Mr. Monkey is sold, though. What if it is inside him? Because it's sold, nobody would want to look at it. The person in the red raincoat is about to climb in and make their escape, which means there's a high chance of a positive result. That scenario, just press it. I'll spray a little luminol on it. If it happens to land on some blood, you'll see it react like this. It still feels super raw to just see it appear like that. Anyway, that's a positive, but it's still faint. Spraying it a couple more times should be enough to really make it stand out. Yeah, that brought it out nicely and made it feel like that much more real. Anyway, I think you've got the gist of how to look for blood traces now, right? I'm sure there's still some more to be found, so why don't you give it a try? Ba-da-ba. There's more. There we go. And that's how it's done. Take a good look around and see if you can find some other places to test with the luminol. Oh, let's do here for starters. Sorry, it's a negative. Okay, so it won't even, like, have us actually do it. It's a negative. Mr. Monkey's head. Damn it! I was on to something. The desk. Try not the statue. It's a negative. What the fuck? The box? Oh, there we go. Mr. Edgeworth, blood! But how could it have gotten there? They saw him put something with blood on it there? What was detected in the closed box that was up for auction? There's still places we haven't tested yet. Let's see what else we can find. Statue? Negative. We already checked that. Check that. Yes, in a box. The elevator? Oh shit. Would have been funny if there was something in there, because that case did have a body in it. At one point. Got positive there's blood there, but how come? Not because it's where the murder was actually committed, I'd say. Oh, looks like somebody dripped through the floor below, too. I think that's all the blood there is to be found. Alright, then that concludes this phase of our investigation. And... boom. Blood in the clothes box can only mean one thing, that this is where the body was hidden. I'm certain of it. Wonder who won the box in the auction. Haven't the foggiest. Still, it's very helpful discovery. Hey, you just hold your horses there. There's no way to buy it could have been there. What do you mean? I took a look at that there box when I first got in here. Box looked to be just about the perfect size for a little hide-and-go-seek if Anita rose. Maybe it would have been, if I could have opened it. It was wrapped in chains and locked up tight, and I ain't no escape of all of it. That happened just a little after I scoped it out, so can't have nobody putting a body in there. Wrapped in chains and locked up tight, you say? God, I wish that was me. God. Because it doesn't look to be wrapped in chains any longer. Huh? Well, slap my head and call me silly. Could've swore it was, though. Motherfucker, you know I can't get you back this round. I'll do the redeem, Tiny. Thank you. Get you back. At some point. Don't give me that fucking smile. With the greater than symbol. Traces of blood were detected inside. I think we've examined all we can now. Great, time to see what's waiting down below. Taking a leg already, are we, Miles? Okie dokie. Hey, Cane Master. Yes, Mr. Fender? We're ready to move on out, so I want you to stick with me, okay? Can't have you getting lost. Of course, I'll be sure to stay close. Tiny, check your chat. When did those two start getting along so well? Oh, please tell me we get to see an actual animation of them going down. Fuck! They animated that little walk cycle, but not this. Oh, God. I mean, I knew it was gonna go down here, but, like, I didn't think it was gonna go down here. What? Mr. Edgeworth! You can't have shit. This room. This is the auction room? Oh, this is the committee chamber. Way to drop right into my lap, K-Faraday. You've got real guts, I'll give you that. Arrest her, men! Arrest her right now! Wait, but she's... As for the rest of the riffraff, throw them out into the streets where they belong. I love how they're just inching forward very awkwardly. You can't do this. This is going way overboard. Yeah, what she said. The fucking inching is sending me. Miles, this isn't looking good, I gotta say. See how the blinding light of justice shines on me? Yeah! Yowie! What did I do? You'll have to forgive me. I meant to hit a certain cowardly ex-prosecutor. You weren't aiming for him, you were aiming straight for me. Something keeps getting in my way. Something... Yeah! Right there. Even the cops ain't sure about this one. The shield gang outnumbers them. Franny, yay. Beat his ass. Franziska. So what are you doing here, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor? I still believe Kay to be innocent. And we're supposed to care what you believe. We'll no longer have the right to have an opinion. I am Franziska von Karma, and I have no intention of stopping here or now. But you chose to stop by giving up your badge, and so our game has already come to an end. My badge is an obstacle to proceeding along the road I've chosen. I haven't stopped, I've simply cleared the way ahead. And now I'm free to follow that road, all the way to the truth. So don't you think for a second that my conviction has changed. I'm every bit as dedicated as I ever was. You seem to think you know what lies ahead at the end of this road to the truth. In that case, I demand that you show me. I'll explain my current theory first, and if your road fails to lead anywhere, my whip will happily guide it. So that's like assault, right? I mean, it's cool if it's wiener, but don't hit Gumshoe. Unfortunately, Gumshoe falls into the comic relief category. He is meant to be abused. The victim used her keycard and entered this chamber with her killer. He was then stabbed with the candelabrum by the culprit and subsequently died as a result. We know the identity of the murderer thanks to the letters she exchanged with the victim. And we know the location of the murderers here in the committee's trial chamber. The blood on the floor of this room proves my theory. Game, set, and match, Miles Edgeworth. QED. He seems pretty confident, huh? He hasn't lacked the courage over convictions, that's for certain. The whip wife, I leave for 2 minutes to make dinner. So you don't get whipped, okay, buddy. And I gotta say, I can dig that, Bob. I could even give her a no-hard freak. Pathetic. Well, Miles Edgeworth, do you think you can bring my case crashing down around my ears? If you really have found the road to the truth, perhaps you'd be so kind as to point me to it. We'll be very happy to settle in, Franziska, but to pave the road with incontrovertible evidence. Alright, I'm gonna hit a save real quick, because it's been a bit, and I'm scared. Skyrim has groomed me well for that. You never know when you'll run into a fucking obscure crash. Know the identity of the murderer thanks to the letter she exchanged with the victim.
Objection!
How? Okay, calling bullshit. I'm reloading already. I'm just mad. Skyrim what? Skyrim would crash on me at completely random moments. Now I save sporadically. Because I would lose so much every time it did it. The identity of the murder. We know the location of the murders here in this committee's trial chamber. The blood on the floor of this room proves my theory. Game set. God fucking damn it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Objection!
I hate you. I hate you, Ace Attorney. I remember correctly. The blood discovered in this room was located at the foot of the Goddess of Justice statue. Murder under the gaze of the divine, a brazen act even for a cold-blooded killer. Except that may not be true at all. Take a look at this again. The blood stain we discovered in the storm directly above the committee chamber. You can see the blood we found looks to have dripped through the room below. The elevator had even dripped down from. directly to the foot of the statue. Ah, you notice. Then you will agree that the murder cannot in fact have happened in this room. I put it to you that the victim was killed in the room above, and only afterward was she moved down here. Goddess of Justice did not witness a murder. She witnessed a killer trying to cover their tracks. I guess you meant to type, by the way. Why does the title say K? Because I misspelled her name, apparently. I literally was debating with myself. Wait, was it K-A-Y or K-A-E? So, there, that's fixed. That's fixed. Whoopsie doopsie, I made a fucky wucky. Yeah, we'll just roll with it. It's fine. I could have done research, but I won't lie, guys. As soon as I was setting up stream, it was like 15 minutes before stream started, so, Why is she smiling? Sorry, I was just thinking back to a very similar situation. Well done, Miles Edgeworth. You've proven yourself to be even more foolish than I thought. Mr. Edgeworth is anything but a fool, sir, and you know it. Ouch! Have you forgotten the picture you just showed me, or are you really that airheaded? Even a cursory glance shows there was far more blood here in the committee chamber than upstairs. Ouch, whipped and ignored again. Wish I could do. You're trying to tell me that all of that blood dripped down from above, Miles Edgeworth. If it had, your storeroom stay would need to be 10 times as big. I say the murder happened down here. There's no way it could have happened anywhere else. Spiteful as ever, Francisco, but you've played right into my hands. So, you are correct. There is far less blood upstairs than one would expect. The question is why? Trifling detail based on my previous examination. Alas, your explanation does not account for why there was blood in the storeroom in the first place. Surely you don't think some spatter managed to shoot itself all the way up there, do you? Well, like some crazy fountain of blood? No way! Indeed, it's completely impossible, so how about this? Well, this explains the difference in the amounts of blood. There's far more blood in the committee chamber than in the storeroom above, because... the weapon was removed. The victim died of 3 stab wounds that would have bled profusely. Exactly, as proven by the amount of blood we found on the floor of this room. But that doesn't make any sense! What if she was stabbed in the storeroom? You said there wasn't much blood up there, eek! Silence, you half-baked, hair-brained rookie! Yay, hair-brained is a little... yeah! The stab wound bleeds heaviest at one particular point in time. Oh, I know, when the weapon is removed, right? Precisely. I believe the body was brought down on the committee chamber with the candelabrum still in its chest, and then when it was finally removed, created the difference in the amount of blood we see between the 2 locations. But why? What was the killer trying to do? I imagine they were trying to give the impression that the murder happened down here. As we know, Miss Ringer's keycard was used late last night. Judging by the time listed in the record, I'd hazard a guess that it was used by the killer. They entered the room to create their elaborate setup. But why would they have needed to do all this in the first place? Perhaps because a person with a face to hide would fear the storeroom being found in the investigation? If they were involved with the underground auction, they couldn't afford to have their dirty secret exposed. Underground auction? You should take a look at the storeroom for yourself. The items up there tell quite a story. One that should more than explain what was going on here last night. It's almost endearing, Miles Edgeworth. That's how desperately you want to protect your friend. There's something just beneath the surface of this case. Something bigger than all of us. The K's only crime was to have had the bad fortune to fall right into the middle of it. It's quite the hyperbolic claim, Miles Edgeworth. Hyperbolic? Me? Surely you're the one making a mountain out of my perfectly reasonable molehill. You're working with Interpol on international cases, so why are you investigating a domestic murder? I'll tell you why, because this case has something to do with the smuggling ring you've been chasing. You followed the trail of items being smuggled by the ring and wound up here. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that's the something I sense isn't related to any of this. I'm very happy to learn that you giving up your badge didn't completely relieve you of your senses. Scruffy here told me about the circumstances that led up to that, by the way. Sorry, sir. I just thought it might help, you know? Did the right thing, detective. Exclamation point! So am I right, Franziska? Is this incident part of the broader case you're working? Was the underground auction already on Interpol's radar? Would you like to know? But you don't need to, and so you won't. You knew, didn't you? That the auction was being held here in this chamber. Hey, y'all, mind if I button for a sec? Your victim over there, lady in white. You! Hey, let a gal finish, will you? No good button in pain, the you-know-what. Ouch! Well, this leopard sure ain't changed her spots. Your testimony is not required, and neither is your presence. What do you mean? I'm a journalist, you can't... Ow! A liar is what you are. You lied under oath that one time. Seems like Miss Von Karma's none too fond of Miss Hart, huh? I don't think she's her biggest fan, no. What's she called? Ringer, right? She was a member of this here committee? Well, she's dressed exactly like the ringleader of that there secret... stop it! Stop whipping me, dang it! What is the meaning of this interruption, Miles Edgeworth? Explain! Miss Hart here helped us out by describing how the auctioneer was dressed. It seems they were wearing the exact same outfit as the victim, Miss Rosie Ringer. Would mean that the victim was also the ringleader? Now, how about we just calm down? It seems I have some new information to consider. It's true that I came here to investigate the underground auction, and to arrest its head of operations, the auctioneer. But Miss Hart is to be believed. The ringleader is dead. Yes, that means your journey here today was wasted. I suppose it does, nonetheless. I, Franziska von Karma, I refuse to leave empty-handed. Time for a rematch, Miles Edgeworth. Fine by me, but you may find that your whip will go sorely underused this round. Don't tempt her. Fine, I accept your little explanation. Now make the storeroom the actual scene of the crime, yes? In which case, the murderer is someone connected to the auction. But the photographer is to believe the victim was the auctioneer and the culprit was the attendee. The killer lay in wait for the victim in the storeroom. The exchange of illicit goods was to take place. Then they stabbed the victim in the chest with a piece of merchandise, the candelabra. There, does that about sum it up? Because I won't be accepting rebuttals. Afraid you might have to. There's a serious hole in your testimony. There is? I didn't spot any. Good thing you're in charge here, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright then, time to fight back. You have to win this work. I will. Time to take Franziska's testimony to task. Alright. So I think I know where I need to go. There is someone connected to the auction, and the photographer is to believe the victim was the auctioneer and the culprit was the attendee. So remember when I noticed the blood on the hand? There's the picture. There's the picture. Damn it! I'm right! I know I'm right! I'm fully convinced I'm right. I don't think I'll be able to link my Steam with my PlayStation account since it's just my PS3 account was originally my dad's. You don't even need to. You don't need to link it. There's a whole thing about that. You don't need to link it. It's not necessary. You can just play.
Hold it!
So you believe that the victim and the ringleader were one and the same? I do, and the murderer was. Why are you asking her this? You just said the exact same thing yourself, dummy. So I did. I was merely confirming Franziska's reasoning in order to... Oh, don't give me that, your horse feed. You get caught saying something stupid, you give a little laugh, and move on with your day. Murder? The murderer was one of the auction attendees. What? You ain't got no notes for our friend here after that little performance of his? Of course, assuming that our friend is the photographer's word. that a friend the photographer's word can't be trusted. I can quite tell if they love or hate one another. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Anyway, the more relevant point here is how the culprit actually carried out her plan. So I guess I'm not supposed to bring that one out yet. Let me re-examine my evidence. They wore a white jacket, white gloves, but gentrifier and a masked age and gender could not be discerned. These two to hide the existence of the storeroom. We're gonna press on everything. You can see to that point rather easily, but I can't help but be suspicious. I'm not denying facts that are readily supported by the evidence. All there is to it. I'm able to show that the murder actually took place in the storeroom.
Hold it!
Okay. How exactly did you come to that conclusion? Members of the big building staff were questioned extensively, but none mentioned a secret storeroom. Since its existence was only known to a handful of people. Of course, that storeroom was where the items that were being sold in the auction were being kept. Very good. Which suggests a link between knowledge of the storeroom and involvement in the auction. Killer lay in wait.
Hold it!
Part was in the storeroom too.
Yes, hiding someplace. And if you've seen the storeroom yourself, you know that there are plenty of other places to hide too.
You're saying the killer was hiding out of sight while they awaited the victim's arrival.
I believe we can reasonably assume that the murder took place after the auction had concluded. After all, the victim was the auctioneer herself. She surely would have needed to be present throughout the proceedings.
He thinks it happened afterward. Her statement. 11 attendees. Auction continued even after the murder occurred.
Objection!
There we go. Seems you're one step behind yet again, friends.
How so?
The auctioneer was in fact not the victim. Was not in fact the victim, and I can prove it. It's the statement Miss Hawk gave us.
But if she made it, it's not worth the air she used to say it. I'm done told you, I'm a journalist, dang that, my word, ouch! Did I ask for you to open your mouth? Double ouch!
Triple? Calm down and listen for a second, Francisca. Miss Hart witnessed at least some of the events surrounding the murder. She confirmed that the auction continued even after the murder had occurred.
You bet it did. Went on right like nothing happened at all.
How would that have been possible without an auctioneer? It wouldn't. So you see, the victim couldn't have been the auctioneer. She was one of the attendees. Hang Hart with the 3-piece special.
No!
As I've been saying since the start, there's no way Kay can be the murderer, as she had been pushed down the hatch by her assailant and knocked unconscious by that time. So then, who was the victim really? Right, well, if the auction carried on after the murder, the victim must not have been the auctioneer, but an attendee. Go away! Go away! I don't want you here! Go away! Fuck off! Fuck off and die! Fuck off and die! I haven't! He's been here the whole time! I'm gonna keep you on hand, just in case. Oh, there's no need for all that pomp and circumstance, Verity. Please, everyone, feel free to call me Celsius. Yes, that'll do nicely.
All right, Celsius, what are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, I just stopped by to see how my bone-haired boy was getting along. They say there are all sorts of families, but I'm not sure these two are what they meant. Oh god, it's AZ Pokemon X and Y. Oh, I might need to light a fire under this investigation. But it seems not. The suspects everyone's searching high and low for is right back here where we started.
Men, detain the suspect.
Oh,
Men, detain the suspect immediately.
No, get her back. Get her fucking back here. Get her 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 back here. Ah! No. I hate you. I hate you. I think it's I need something, but I don't have my stimba. This is Justin. Locoman goes crazy for abusive MILF. Did you miss the rock I was bashing her with, cringe? Did you miss that I was stoning this woman? Did you miss that part? Wait, Miss Faraday is innocent. Oh, you're meddling mouth. Becoming something of a problem, Miles, my boy. I thought I told you. The committee wants this matter cleared up as soon as possible. It's a matter of trust. Can our organization be seen dragged to its feet? It's bad for us. It's bad for me, too. Personally. Sorry, it must be my age. I just heard the grunt vows for the whip lady. Nope. Still got the double voice on. Wait, what? Huh? Well, it'll turn off after this. Don't know how that happened. I hit the button. It'll be fine. It'll be fine once the redeem is done. That was just how strong my rage was. That was just how fucking strong my fury was. Your unlawful investigation ends here, and it will not be permitted to resume. In case you have forgotten, you are no longer a prosecutor. You have no authority here. And what's more, there is the matter of you aiding and abetting the suspect. You're right, of course. As always, you really are godsend, Verity. Everything I do knowingly. If you wish to prosecute me for it, be my guest, but know this. You have uncovered a new suspect, this person here. Miss Faraday was attacked by this You can stop right there, Mr. Edgeworth. Just shut up and die, please. The raincoat in your picture was discovered nearby a short while ago. The victim's blood was found on the hood, along with some cherry blossom petals. Cherry blossom petals? Like the ones on the roof? Yes, they were stuck to the edges of the blood stains, probably due to the blood being fresh at the time. The results came back already, my boy. There's no mistaking it. The person in your picture is the victim, Miss Rosie Rayner. What? Yeah? I knew that already? No, this completely undermines our entire case. All our assumptions were based on the person in the red raincoat being the killer. But if they were the victim instead, Caleb ends at the top of the suspect list. Miss Faraday, you tested having encountered a person in a red raincoat up on the roof, correct? Yes, I did. We know now that that person was the murder victim, and you are the only person we know of who came into contact with her. Since one of you wound up dead, I think we all know how that encounter went. No, Kay was attacked by that person. She is the victim here, not the aggressor. As far as I recall, we have yet to see any evidence that proves she was attacked as you claim. And even if such proof existed, Miss Runner could simply have been acting in self-defense. Now just jump into conclusions like that. Kay is innocent. But I'm not. Kay? I'm not innocent. I don't want to believe it, but I remembered something. Hearing about the raincoat brought it back. It's just a flash, but I remember what I saw now. Right when it happened. The murderer. It was me. I remember looking down and the person in the red raincoat was on the ground. It was me, Mr. Edgeworth. It was me all along. I'm the murderer. I'm the murderer. No, you're not. It can't be. Then what am I? Why do I have a memory like that? They were on the— Don't do it! Don't do it, Kay! Don't do it! I can't take it again! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, thank God. I know why. It's because it was the killer. This court recognizes the legitimacy of the accused's memories. What? But you said you didn't believe it like 5 minutes ago! I commend you on your bravery, Miss Faraday. You're not going rewarded. Girl is about to awaken her persona. Praise be to the goddess of justice for many blessings. I want to kill this woman so goddamn much. As an official representative of Interpol, I hereby request that the suspect meet. We don't have time for this. We must arrest Kate Faraday this instant. How dare you take that tone with me? It's gross overreach of authority. I demand that you give us more time to investigate. You say my investigation is unlawful? What could be more unlawful than this? Unfortunately, you no longer speak for the law. You don't, but I do. And while I can't help but be moved by your dedication to your friend, I have to agree with Verity. Speaking of the law, it seems there is one other we must arrest. Ah yes, I almost forgot. Miles. Girl, what are you talking about? Mr. Edgeworth was just doing his job. He didn't do anything wrong. Checking the mic. We're good. He wasn't doing squat. By which I mean to say, unfortunately, Miles is no longer serving in any kind of official capacity. You went too far this time, Mr. Edgeworth. You conducted an unlawful investigation. Worse, you aided and abetted the flight of a suspect. You are no longer even an ex-prosecutor. You are a criminal, nothing more. Reminds me, there's supposed to be a hearing today, wasn't there? Concerning your conduct. I'll make sure it's officially rescheduled for tomorrow. Although I fear outcome. Look at this as an opportunity to reflect on your actions, Miles. Chance to really think long and hard. This court is adjourned. I hate her so much. I hate the other guy, but, like, I hate her more. And you know why I hate her more, chat? It's because I know damn fucking well that they're gonna try to redeem her and be like, oh, Verity Gavel, you poor thing. It's such a shame that you were forced to do these things. No, shut the fuck up. You've had a goddamn smile on your face the entire fucking time. The entire goddamn fucking time. I hate her. So when does she get pushed off a building? The second I'm within 30 fucking feet of her. Anyways, that's a good place to end off stream today. That's a really good place. We're at the 3-hour mark. It's 9 p.m. I got stuff I need to work on. So let's go find ourselves something to read. Got the cape. Ah, you got your cape. Good. I'll see you soon. So go play a few missions. Go play a few missions. Make sure you actually like the game, please. Alrighty. Where are we dropping? Where do I want to hit up today? Oh shit. I don't get a lot of time. I don't get a lot of chances to raid her. We're gonna go raid Alex today. She's playing... Remember we were talking about Resident Evil earlier? Yeah, she's playing Resident Evil 2 right now. She's also apparently high. So this should be funny. Let's go raid Alex. Let's go raid high Alex. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. I hope everybody had a good time. Tomorrow, we're gonna start off with Ace Attorney on Dox's channel, and then at earliest convenience and earliest like possibility, we're playing Xenoblade X, and you will all get to see my autism in full force. But yeah, not much else to say for the day. Hope y'all have a good time. Hope it was entertaining. You all have a good day, night, afternoon, wherever y'all are, whatever the fuck y'all are doing. And y'all have a good one.